Chapter 2: Women and the Fight for Equality. Women Speak Out. Sisters Angelina and Sarah Grimke grew up in South Carolina. They lived with slavery, and they hated it. They felt so strongly about it that they left the South. In the 1830s, the Grimke sisters began giving talks about plantation life and slavery to audiences of men and women in northern towns and cities. Many people were shocked to hear the sisters lecture on the evils of slavery. But it was not what the sisters said that shocked them. It was the fact that these women were speaking to the public at all. At that time, like children, were supposed to be seen and not heard. Women might speak to groups of other women, but they should not speak at public meetings when men were in the audience. That role began to men. That role belonged to men only. That is what the world was like for women in the first half of the 1800s. It was just one of the ways that women lacked equal rights. Women also lacked equal opportunity and education. In those days, few people, male or female, got more than a few years of schooling, but a man was much more likely to finish high school or to go to college than a woman was. You rarely heard of a woman who became a doctor or a lawyer, and when women did work, they usually earned very low wages. There is more. In most states, when a woman married, everything she owned, e- even money or property given to her by her parents, became the property of her husband. If she worked, her earnings belonged to her husband. If parents divorced, it was usually the father, not the mother, who got the children. That was the law. Because women could not vote or hold government office, the laws would not be changed unless men voted to change them. In time, men did, but the changes were few, and they came very slowly. What was expected of women in the 1830s and 1840s?